Hey guys, this is Cadma here from Bitten Apple TV. We are down here at the Brooklyn Horror Film Festival. We're here to get scared. We're checking out a lot of different films. We're checking out Cold Hell. We're checking out Joe Lynch, his movie Mayhem. It's going to be a blast this entire weekend. I'm very psyched and very thrilled to actually be here and be here as officially press. I'm such a dork, I know. But yes, I also would like to say thank you to Bruno to allowing us to come here. I'm really, really grateful for that. And I'm having a phenomenal time. Thank you guys so much, and be sure to stay tuned. In the meantime, click that button down there to subscribe, and let's get a little scared. Bye. Hey guys, this is Cadma here from Bitten Apple TV. Now we are down here at the Brooklyn Horror Film Festival. Now 1974 is going to be one of the major films that we're going to also get the chance to watch. And we're luckily here with the director, the producer, as well as one of the actresses. Now what I did want to ask you guys, now this is Fausto, we have Victor here, and we also have Blanca. Now what I want to ask you guys is, it's a very intense film when you're looking at it from like newlyweds, just kind of like going into their groove, and then sort of things begin to change. So what I wanted to know from everyone was, what was your take on that perspective when you're reading the script and when you're writing the script?
In my case, that I wrote the script, I wanted to hide la fuente de terror, ¿cómo se dice? The source of horror. I didn't want the audience to know where it came from, because I think that makes it creepier and scarier, because it makes you go inside yourself, and I think it works better that way. So I tried, you saw the film, right? Karma, which you have the best name, by the way. But you saw the film, it's not until the last minute that you fully understand what was the source of horror. So we used also a lot of sound design that was hinting different things to guide the audience, but it's not until the end that you discover what's going on.
Yeah, for me, the first time that I wrote the script, actually I was looking for a project that where I can talking about the loss of one important person in your life, and then my character in this film is talking about something like that. I can tell exactly what it is, but actually it was like some a project that I was something like I attract the project or something like that. But was so important to me to be this character and talking about this important theme.
That lust you have, that crave. Yeah. Te comprendo, don't worry. Un poquito. Hablo español un poquito. So for you as well, what was it about the script that?
Well, in Spanish. No, okay.
You know Spanish?
Well, what I like it is that it was a 70 film, but we got it like give it with a new twist, because we wanted to have a horror film, but you didn't know what was the source of the horror. Like if someone used that as a way to fool someone of thinking. The story is gonna go one way, but it changes, and that's what we wanna to show the audience, that people can do that can trick you, and the source of the horror could be in another point that you are not seeing. Yeah.
That's one of the things that I do love about when it comes to certain horror films. I like that aspect when you don't see it coming. You know your audience is sitting there going, okay, I think I know what the answer is. And then they're like, I didn't see that coming. When it came to the inspiration of writing the character, as well as for you playing the character, where did you find yourself pulling from pulling from in regards to when you created this character, when you thought, okay, she's talking to God, you know, what was your inspiration for that?
About the character, was a big surprise for me to go to my call and talking to my director, and he said to me, you have to go to the el sótano, ¿cómo se dice? You have to go to the basement and looking around. And then we found
of the lights, and she stays there for an hour or two, and so yeah.
The story. While we were rehearsing the film, I wanted to do something with the actors. While I was working in the house during pre-production, I stayed several nights in the house, and the basement was really creepy. So I went inside the basement. It's really dark, and I was alone, and I was really scared. So I said, each of the actors should come here alone, so let's play a game. So I told them one night or 2 nights before, during the rehearsal, I told them, please stay with me in the house, you need to sleep here. So the 4 of them and I were telling scary stories, and once the mood was set, I had the Pinocchio that you see in the film, I hid it in the basement. So I gave them a little small candle, one by one. For example, Blanca, this is your candle, this is the only thing that you can use to find the Pinocchio, and you cannot get out of the basement until you have the Pinocchio. So go find it. But we also...
So in the shadows to make sounds, but they didn't knew that, so it's more scary.
Yeah, we had an iPhone, as well as the Pinocchio. We hid an iPhone with a German exorcism. So it was scary.
Yeah.
But I did that because before that I asked them, what happens to you when you're scared, and they gave me their answers, but they were not really convincing. Like, for example, yeah, your eyes and your heartbeat, but I wanted them to have the fresh feeling of horror in order for them to not act it, but to feel it while shooting the film.
So it's authentic for that fear.
Yeah, after that little game, I went and talked to them, and now I told them, what do you feel right now? And then they made it conscious, and it was easier while we were making the film. And also, the German exorcism was a great discovery because it was like a trigger. When we had tense moments in the film, when we had a horror scene, we went to the basement, put on the German exorcism, and in 10 seconds, everybody remembered what it felt like, and we're ready to shoot.
And the story doesn't end there. ¿Y la caverna?
Está largo.
La cueva. ¿Cómo se dice cueva?
There was a cave in one of the rooms of the basement. It was really interesting.
A cave.
A passage into the mountains. And it sounds like we're joking, but it's the guy, the owner of the house was crazy.
That is the best summary ever. Yeah. So what were your fears when you were sitting there looking for Pinocchio? So what were your fears?
I don't know. I am a kind of masochist to do my job, and if my character needs to be scary by her life, I have to do it. And then I went into the cave to get into the emotion, to the scene, and when we were with that emotion, we go outside, and we was waiting and waiting to do the scene, and my others partners in the cast was they hugged me and then they told me it's okay, and I get angry because I doesn't want to be calm. I wanted to.
You wanted to stay there.
Yeah, to stay. And then it was an amazing experience to me to make this horror film. And actually I am in rehearsals for a play in Mexico City. It's called Hotel Victoria. That is like the Mexican play about Sleep No More in here. In New York City, and then I think that the horror is in my life forever. is staying.
That is a very intense actors training. That's what I'm gonna call it. So
insurance-wise, was a nightmare.
So did you go into this cave as well?
No. I just send the cast and scare the hell out of them, but no.
You can go in. Good luck. Okay, so for those who they want to check out the film, they want to see exactly where can they find what you're doing, Victor, Blanca, and they want to know what you're doing as well, what projects you guys are currently on. Where can they find you guys?
I gave away, I deleted my accounts, my social media accounts. I only have Facebook under my name, Victor Dryere. That's it.
And my social medias is Blanca Alarcon with 1 A. And you can find me in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's where you can find me.
I'm also on Facebook, like Fausto Munoz, and pretty much Instagram, Facebook. You can find me there.
So make sure you guys tune in, check out 1974, and you can see how authentic that fear was. And now we have new training exercises for other actors to try. Go sit in a cave. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.